following segment is sponsored by Seven Springs Mountain Resort.
All week long, we've been showing you some of the fun you can have, along with some of the people you'll meet on the slopes at Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Well, today we are talking tradition, because every time you check the Seven Springs social media pages, you'll be greeted by this lovely lady.
Hey everyone, it's Abby with your afternoon update out here on the slope.
Meet Abbey Way. She's the face of social media at Seven Springs Mountain Resort. From your screen to the slopes, she's everywhere, snapping photos and creating content telling your Seven Springs story.
It's a fun place to work, and it's fun to be a part of making people happy.
And that happiness started when she was just a kid here at Seven Springs. Abby's parents had her hitting the slopes every winter growing up.
I remember being so little that I didn't ski. I think that I was on like a makeshift tube that my dad made, I think probably out of a garbage can lid, and he put a string on it. And he would just let me go and then pull me back up.
They were so good at it also. They didn't mind the cold. They would have blue alerts. It was so cold and I couldn't get them in. You know, they just wanted to be out there, and it just is a full circle.
It's full circle for Abby's mom, because as a kid, she frequented these same slopes at Seven Springs.
Oh, it was magical. It truly was, because I love to tell stories, so I would tell them a million stories of what I used to do, where I used to do it, how I used to do it.
That magic created memories on the mountain that she wanted to pass down to Abby and her siblings.
We swam every single day. We would shuttle over from the villages, and they would swim. We would eat, the game room, bowling, they had little goofy golf. They would roller skate. It wasn't real large, but they went around and around, and there was never downtime.
Family fun that continues on to the next generation.
We have Boone here.
For Abby, the memories made with her family can now continue through this little guy, her son Boone.
It's pretty cool looking back and thinking to being just a little kid, and they got me out on skis pretty early. And we had so much fun coming up here, whether it was skiing or, like she said, having pool parties for our birthdays up here. And now to get to bring Boone up here, it's just really cool, and I'm so excited to get him out on a snowboard.
We actually had our proms here. Like, my high school proms were here. Her high school prom was here. If Boone goes to Mount Pleasant, his proms will be here.
The memories from Abby's family are just one example of the traditions held by many families that come visit the Seven Springs Mountain Resort each year.
It was a fun part of my life, you know, living pretty close to Seven Springs. It felt like a big playground basically in our backyard. And now each year I see these little kids come year after year, and I recognize them out on the slope, see them getting bigger.
Our family, we come up and spend days, you know, just because it's so much fun. And we go, it's like I go to work with, let's go to work with Abby.
Having fun, being a kid, no matter what age. Like Abby says,
Seven Springs, where every day is a snow day.
That's right. Isn't Boone adorable? Like she said, every day is a snow day at Seven Springs Mountain Resort. And to see how you can join in on the fun, just head on over to sevensprings.com.